If you ask me what the most important skill is in software engineering, I wouldn't say intelligence, I wouldn't say math, I wouldn't even say coding, and I'd say it's the discipline. Because in software engineering, it's really easy to think you're making progress when you're actually not. You can watch all the tutorials, save all the roadmap videos, buy all the courses, and think about becoming a good software developer. But if you can't sit down, do the work, and keep showing up even when it's boring, then none of that really turns into anything. I think a lot of beginners think that to be a good engineer, you must be naturally gifted. Like, you should be born smarter, more motivated, more focused. But in reality, the more time I spend in software engineering, the more I realize that people fall behind not because they are not smart enough, but because they are inconsistent. Discipline is what makes you keep going even if you are confused, and it helps you finish a project even if they start feeling boring, and that's what helps you come back the next day when something went wrong with your project, your plans don't work, and you just start comparing yourself to everyone else online. Talent is your launchpad, but discipline helps you stay in the game long enough to actually get good. Because software engineering takes time. You can spend hours telling your AI agent to fix one bug and still feel like you barely did anything. You can study for weeks and still feel average. You can build projects after project and still feel like you don't know enough. So if your whole system depends on feeling motivated all the time, you're probably going to stop early. And with AI now, this is even more obvious because AI can help you move faster. But it can't make you disciplined. It can suggest code, it can explain concepts, it can help you debug, and it can even give you a head start. But it still can't do the thinking for you, make you stay consistent, or be honest about what you actually know. Discipline is what helps you get through the boring parts of engineering, like reading AI answers, thinking creatively, understanding code, learning fundamentals, and building even when no one is watching. And honestly, those boring tasks are usually what makes someone really good over time. And I think this is even more true to junior developers because early on, everything feels like important. Like you should be learning all languages, all frameworks, like you should be learning them all at once. But discipline made it simpler. Like, you just need to pick one thing, one path, and stick to it, show up daily, and you just need to stay with it longer than you feel like. But I know that doesn't sound exciting at all. But you know what? The real progress happens with those things. Not through the random spikes of motivation, but through repetition. And actually, most of the time, the traditional way is way better than today. But I know that we cannot go back in time and live the traditional way. So we need to embrace this new way. And if you are disciplined with AI, it can help you learn faster, build faster, debug faster, and it can get you unstuck at any time. But if you're not disciplined, AI can make you feel like you're improving, but you're actually not. You can generate code that you don't understand, and it can make you think that you are doing better, when in reality, you're just skipping the hard part. Don't get me wrong, motivation's great, but problem is it comes and goes. Some days, you feel locked in. Other days, you feel distracted, insecure, tired, or just not in the mood. And if you only code when you feel like it, your progress will be inconsistent. But if you build discipline, you start to change, you become the kind of person who studies anyway, who ships anyway, who practices anyway, who uses AI as a tool, not a replacement for effort, and over time, that matters way more than just being smart. So if you're trying to become a better software engineer, maybe stop asking this question. What's the perfect roadmap? What's the perfect course? What's the perfect tutorial? And start asking yourself, can I stay consistent for the next 6 months? Can I keep coding when it feels slow? Can I keep learning even if it feels repetitive? Can I keep building even if no one appreciates it yet? Can I use AI to help me learn without depending on it too much? Because if you can do that, you're already building the skill that makes every other skill easier. So for me, discipline is it's like a shortcut in software engineering, not because it makes things easy, but because if you keep on showing up, you're gonna improve. And in a field where a lot of people quit, get distracted, lose focus, or keep starting every few weeks, discipline is your power. Discipline is what keeps you moving. And personally, I think this is the biggest skill that you need.